So, what's your story, Laura Mack? What's your cancer story, Laura? Well, I'll tell you. About a week before Valentine's Day in 2013, I felt a lump while showering. So it bugged me for a few days, but I went and scheduled my first mammogram. And from that, they did a biopsy. No one in my family has cancer. I'm going to be fine. Valentine's Day rolls around, and I get engaged to my now husband. Well, the next day, he's on a flight to Australia. He's in the music business. I get a call that says, it's cancer. It's stage 3, invasive ductal carcinoma. Invasive ductal carcinoma. Call me immediately. He says, we're going to walk through this together. I came home. I fell apart. I called my mama. I called some friends. And I said, all right, God, I get it. I've got this, so I can show him how it's done. Show him how it's done. And I did. I went to my local doctors. It sounded like he was giving me a sales pitch. A lot of stats, a lot of scary stuff. The full gamut of chemo, and then I want you to do radiation, and you have an 18% chance of living a better, fuller life. And I was like, what is the percent chance if I get hit by a truck first? Then I went to the radiation guy. Felt like another sales pitch. What else can I do? So I talked to a friend of mine. She said, get a second opinion. What are they going to do? Tell me I've got cancer? The Cancer Treatment Center of America was doing an advertising campaign with my company, and it was called Get a Second Opinion. It's a no-brainer. They flew me down there, reassessed my whole situation, and they said, you don't need chemo, you don't need radiation, we'll just do a mastectomy, reconstruction, we'll give you a whole new set, and go enjoy your life. And I started making plans for the wedding. I got married, I got in shape, and now I'm happily ever after. So my advice to you, if you or someone you know has been diagnosed with cancer, really of any kind, is to get ahead of it. Do the research. You need to raise your immune system to fight it. Essentially, that's what I did instead of chemo. The Cancer Treatment Center of America did want me to do 1 round of chemo, and they asked me about it for months. And I kept refusing. I started using essential oils like frankincense. I started drinking some shakes. I didn't change my diet severely, but I started eating a few more greens. There are things you can eat that will eat cancer. My goal was to be put back together by the time this wedding rolled around. Voila. Just change your diet a little bit. You don't have to be all big juicing queen. Juicing is great if you like juice. I'm in better health now than I was before cancer. It was a wake-up call. I had a lumpectomy, a mastectomy, reconstruction, and then I had to get my ovaries removed because they were giving me trouble due to some medications. That's the worst thing I ever did in the whole process, was getting rid of my ovaries. Y'all, if you haven't been in menopause yet, don't do it overnight like me. I'm now sentenced to severe hot flashes and night sweats. Might be a few problems with short-term memory, brain fog, and a few problems with short-term memory. If I ever look like I haven't slept, it's because I haven't. There's always going to be that sniper in the woods feeling that it's always got its gun aimed at you. Don't f with me, cancer. Fuck you. And that's my cancer story. And they all lived happily ever after.